Well, it beat me again. I'm just going to finish off doing the cross posting. So, God, it's just not quite enough time. This 1 minute, by the time I refresh the screen a couple of times and try to find the actual live stream in my time, Facebook certainly have made a few issues around that. So it is a bit annoying. So I'll just go back there. Lovely to see you all here. Thank you for being here and watching. I'm just going to quickly pop this one up so that you can be reminded. If you could just let your friends know that we're actually here and live, it'd be lovely. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is show the lovely good mornings, and good morning to you, Karen. We've got Sue is here as well. How are you? And Kathy. It is wonderful to be here. It's also an extremely windy and going to be wet looking morning outside my window. It's just a wee bit on that side. I don't know if I can actually do that from here. If you can see that. No, you can't properly, can you? Nah, it doesn't show up the grey cloud, so I'll line that up again in a minute because I've mucked up my lining up of the cards, haven't I? Anyway, our general reading this morning, it is what it is. It's a general card reading of the spread that I've been doing for a number of months now, over a year. And we are learning lots around trends and stuff as we go. Well, I am, as I can sometimes see a bit of a trend in what we're reading. So I'm going to slip across to the actual cards now so that you can see them as you can there. We're using the Lenormand deck there. That is the Gilded Reverie by Sarah Marchetti, my favourite. So that's why I use them. And I do have these other ones that one day I might pop these ones in as a surprise. And maybe even the Gypsy Witch, the fortune telling. Don't know, that might be a separate day all on its own, a separate session all on its own to do those readings. Oh, good morning to Sarah. I was going to say Sharon, it's Sarah. And I just love those little emojis, but yeah. I wish the flowers were under my nose at the moment because it's just so windy and cold. I've got a cold nose. Good morning, Diane. So it's cold in Ballarat too. Yeah, I bet. What we've got today is a interesting set of cards. As I was putting them out, I thought, wow, that's actually pretty cool because we're headed off for we are headed off for a houseboat weekend, as I've mentioned before. So here we go in the business space. I'm not going to be taking stuff for work. I am definitely just cutting off what I'm doing to be, even no iPad. I'll just have my phones in case of emergency. So here we are. We're in a labyrinth in that workspace that can be pretty daunting sometimes because you're wondering what is going to be the next step, next pathway, and really where are we headed in our work or our business if you're working for yourself, which I do. So here we are. But the reminder that there are other people around and about us to actually help and support. So it really is that reminder we're not alone and we can actually ask for help. We can share ideas even though we are on our own path. It doesn't matter that we ask, others' opinions. And it reminds me of the polls that we can actually put into our Facebook feeds or wherever. And just ask away. So I'm feeling there's probably going to be there is going to be some choices in this slot today because here we've got that as the labyrinth, but we've got that beautiful place of respite and contemplation right in the middle. And especially that they've actually got the doves or birds flying around, it's just such a peaceful setting to see that is in the centre, the prize, the goal. So we'll get there, and that's what I'm feeling for today, especially since we're going to be, I'll be leaving off what is work and then we're heading off to, once the house sitter's here, we'll head off to our destination of a houseboat on the Windy River. So, part of that process in that journey is going to be a little bit like the mountains. It's going to be a beautiful, it feels to me like it's going to be beautiful and restful and giving us time to actually contemplate the view, because what do we actually get when we're looking at a view? And this, remember, is that house, the home energies in this position. So after the few little bumps in the road, or, you know, how you can get, the mountains is about challenges in some respect, and I'm just thinking, well, it's just to get there. And sometimes there is the you know, the landslides and the little bit of mud stuff that's in the way, or a bad road, or excellent road, or a river to cross in the valleys, and that sort of stuff. It's but we've got that assurance that we can do it, because there is the reindeer in its natural environment. That's where we are. We are in our home environment, our natural environment with this card, and we're actually, especially in the home energy space. So we're actually going to be able to do anything that is those challenges being put in front of us today, but we've also got those rewards of the views from the peaks, of the satisfaction of knowing that we've done it, we've made it, and we can sit, stand, whatever we like to do on the top of those peaks, dance around if you like, just to really appreciate that we've come from and where we are standing or sitting at that point in time, to enjoy that view and know that we're there, we've done it, we've made it. Okay. Now, when we go up to the unexpected card here with the magnifying glass, that's just sometimes things that we're experiencing. We need to take the magnifying glass to it just to have that closer look. Check out the details. For us, it might be the map that we're going to be using, relying on Google Maps, I dare say, because who uses paper ones these days? And finding our way to that destination of spending the rest of the day, the afternoon, the evening on a houseboat. I'm really excited because I haven't been on one to sleep over before, so it's something new for me. Watching our feet, where we put our feet and all that, because as much as I am used to boats and rocky waters, it's still something you're needing to be careful of. So, you know, there's a few nuances of what the meaning of the magnifying glass is for today in that unexpected position. So I'm feeling it is a little bit of a warning, but it's also sometimes you get more out of looking at the finer detail of things. We've also got a jigsaw puzzle unopened in a box that's from years back. We found that in the cupboard. We have unpacked some boxes. So we found that in the cupboard. It's not even been opened. So we know all the pieces are there. And it's one of the Dinotopia ones from years ago. Excellent set of jigsaw puzzles, those. So I might even actually take one of my magnifying glasses with me. Say, can you see that one? It's actually got a light on it. I might do that. I'll check out the battery too. So there we go. There's an actual magnifying glass in my pigeonholes in my desk. And we've got the bear. The bear is about, well, it is a little bit about work, but it's also about play as well. Doing things with ease, because I feel that, and if you remember, this card is actually in your role position. So it's actually showing what we're meant to be doing in it. And it does give that look of ease of the work that we're doing, the task at hand. So even though, you know, it looks like if you were looking at that from just the water, you can't see the feet doing, you know, that, oh, wow, they make it look, for the size of the creature, for the animal, they make it look so easy, the way they move, and the you know, it can be stealth, it can be, you know, as they're sneaking up on the fish that they're about to eat. As they're moving in the snow or the ice, they make it look so easy, because it's just, they have that shape of body, the design of them, that you know, they can move so easily between their places and spaces, and even in the water, making it look so easy. And yet, you know, here they are, it's only a third of them really that's looking like it's below the water, and it's looking, although the task might be big, it's still the process of it for them is easy, and we need to be making it easy for ourselves, not overcomplicating anything that we're doing. That's what I'm feeling about this one today, and the bear being in that position. So hopefully that's meaningful for you too. These cameras, the webcams in this light just don't pick up the detail. I'm going to this time, because I absolutely love the detail, if I can get it to focus properly. See the crystalline ice formations in the back, and it's not going to focus fully on that. Does it with the pen? No. It's an absolutely superb card in its detail with those ice formations. And it's just the beauty and ease of which we're able to move around and do what we need to be doing. Okay? That's my summary of what that's meaning for me today anyway. So, and we've got in our outcome, choices. So even though we've still, we are still choosing, it's what we need to be doing, having that clear mind as to what those choices are, though. So the outcome is that we can have the clarity of which we are choosing. So whether it's the day or it's the night, that's sort of the energy. That's as clear as that decision process is going to be for us. So our choices are going to be as clear as between a day and a night decision that we're needing to make. So the outcome is, it is going to be easy. As much as some of what our hard work is through the day in our decisions and the choices we're having, we can see that finer detail of what we're choosing. Yes, and it is easier than we think it is, and between the day and night. So it's actually in this column of the cards, we are actually looking at those choices, the decisions we're making being relatively easy. We just need to allow that. Here we are, we can actually ask for help from others around us. We've got this. In our own home environment, we can do anything that we decide we're going to do. And there we are, we've decided. We've got those choices, one or the other. And it is easier than we feel it is. As much as sometimes, honestly, I think we do actually make things a lot harder than they need to be so much of the time, that we give ourselves that worry and concern when it doesn't need to be. So just let it relax. Take a deep breath and just drop your shoulders, put a smile on your face, and well, it is easy. So it's just so much easier. Thank you for watching and being part of my reading for today. I'm not going to be doing the morning one like this. Good morning, Shaz, as I finish. I'm not going to be doing the daily live for the reading Saturday morning, Sunday morning, or Monday morning. It's those 3 mornings I'm not going to be here with that. If I can manage to be in a good Wi-Fi spot or something, I might be able to do a very quick session live, but we'll see. I am having time off from the devices as much as I can, because Shaz knows me, and we'll see. So thank you for watching tonight. Oh, thank you for that. Yes, I'm going to have a lovely weekend. Even though the forecast is for rainy and all that stuff, I don't care. I'm going to have a lovely weekend. Normally Leanne and I have Friday's Intuitive Chat tonight. That's not going to be on either, because I have no idea what sort of reception I would have, etc., etc. So thank you. I'll see you on Tuesday morning, definitely, and anything ad hoc in between, it'll be a surprise, won't it? So thank you, Sarah. And until then, you can still message me if there's something urgent, or otherwise I will be checking in at that point, but it sort of won't be a full-on I'm at work type of situation, but I'll certainly be able to see to things that are, important. Still do that. So thank you, Sue. Lovely to have that from you too. Oh, I like that pinky purple. I just noticed that, those little sparkles in the background. Wonderful. So till then, namaste.